This is our gradebook portal. This is the portal where you could create and upload assignments, create and upload tests, and view reports of each child. Okay, so I'm going to show you quickly how to create an assignment. Okay, so you go over here, you hit create assignment. You want to select the course, the unit that you want for this particular assignment, the lesson that you want for this particular unit, and then the category. Test, project, homework, classwork, and discussion are automatically in there. You can add your own categories if you want. So we'll just say homework. We'll say title will be Plankton Homework Description, please complete. Now you can do it online or offline submission. Okay, so if it's online, that means that the student is going to hand it through the portal via the internet. If it's offline, that means that you handed them the assignment, physically handed them the assignment to do in class or outside of class. So you can choose either or. So we'll say online, due date. Okay, we'll select date. The points, the total number of points for this particular assignment, we'll say 50. Now, if it's an online submission, you have to choose a file for it. You can either choose it from your computer or from your file folder. Okay, so we'll just say this. We'll say this. Right, choose. Now, this assignment is for them to complete. We hit create, and you see right here that we have Plankton Homework 12 online. Okay, we know it's an online submission, and now when this is online, you can do 3 different things. You can grade the assignment, view the assignment, and download the assignment. Okay, so now if it's grade the assignment, we click on grade. Nothing's going to happen because nobody handed in the assignment yet. So we're going to see that Adam Cooper, he hasn't submitted his assignment yet, so it's not submitted, so you can't look at it. Okay, but we know it's an online assignment. We go back, we can look at different ones like an offline. So if it's offline, it will say offline. Click on it, and you'll just be able to grade it. So comment, and then add the points here. Now the status is green, which means that you've checked it. If the status is red, it means it's not checked, and then the student will know that you have not checked that assignment yet. Okay. Now if we look at other ones here, online to ones that submitted, okay, you see that Adam Cooper, he submitted this particular assignment. Enter the comment, and you can actually view the assignment that he submitted online. Okay, or you can download it back in your computer, and you can assign him points. Okay, so it's pretty simple to add, view, and create assignments. Okay, now if you wanted to create a new category, if you wanted different categories besides this one, which would be, okay, so we select AP Science. Okay, so select category. So if you wanted to create a new category, you click on this, and you can enter a new category. If it's not the one that's automatically on there, if you want to add another type of category like quizzes or something like that, you just put quiz. Okay, we'll just say quiz, hit submit. Now we created that successfully. Now the category quiz has been created also. Okay, so again, it's very easy to create an assignment here, and you choose whether it's online or offline. You know at all times whether it's online or offline. It says it right here. Okay, and then with online assignments, you can grade and view them. With offline assignments, you can just grade them. Okay, next is what we call our assessment portal. This is where you can create tests online. Again, very easy to do. You hit create. Sorry about that. You hit create. You select the course, the unit, the lesson for that unit, assessment type. You have main test and practice test. Okay. If it's a main test, it means it's automatically going to go into the gradebook. If it's a practice test, it's not. Okay, so it's just practice. Nobody gets graded for it. It just goes out there. Okay, so we hit main test. Name, we'll call it Marine Biology. Unit test. Okay. Please complete and take your time. Okay. We can put a time limit on it. If we want this to be a 60-minute test, we put 60 minutes in there. That means once the student logs into their portal, their test portal, and they start taking it, it means the 60 minutes is going to start running. And once the 60 minutes ends, that means that the student will get locked out and they can't take the test anymore. So you can put any amount of time on it. Again, if you didn't want to put a time limit there, you just put 0 minutes. Okay, so we'll just say 30 minutes. We hit next. Now you see we added a marine biology test. You see the description. You see the time limit. Now if you made a mistake, you can always edit it right here. Okay. Now we want to add 2 questions. We have 4 choices: single choice, multiple choice, essay, and short answer. So we'll just hit single choice, add question. Question will say, what is marine biology? The standard you want to associate with. And now we want to add more than 2 answers. Hit add answer, add answer. And now we'll just say for time's sake 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you select the correct answer. You put a point value on it. We'll say 50. You hit save. Now you see what is marine biology, the standard, what it is, and the points. Okay. Now we'll just do one more. We'll say essay question. We'll say this. We'll say topic is marine biology. Okay, standard. Question, what is marine biology? Okay. Point value, we'll say 50. Now again, it could be a 2-part, a 3-part, a 4-part essay question. It doesn't have to be one question. You can have as many questions as you want for a specific topic. Okay. So now if you don't want those, you just delete them out like that. Now we put a point value on it. We hit save. Now we have these 2 tests here. Okay, these look good. We can always edit or delete them at any point if we don't like them. If we want to submit this, or say this is ready to go, we hit submit. Now let's go back to our assessment. Now you can see we created our marine biology test. Okay, you see a few little marks here, which means not live. If it's not live, it means that the student can't see it yet. And it says a main test. So now you know this is a main test and it's not live yet. If it was a practice test, it would say right here. Okay. So now what we do, we have 4 different options. We can view assessment as a PDF, okay, which means we can view it if we want to print it out. We can preview as an online assessment, which we'll look at in 1 second. We can edit the assessment, and we can delete the assessment, okay? So now we want to make this test live. We click on Preview as Online Assessment. We click on it. This is the test that we see. This is what we want. It looks good. Now we click the Live button. We enter the date it's going to expire. We'll say on this date, at this time. We'll say 10 a.m. We hit submit. Now the test is live. Okay, so let's exit out of this. We'll click on GradeBook again. Go back to the assessment. Now we see that it went from not live to live. So now we know it's live. Now some more things. We still have view as assessment. We still have the view it. And now we can see the scorecard for it. Okay, so we click on scorecard. We see that nothing's happened yet. He hasn't taken the test yet. It hasn't been attempted. Okay? So we'll go back. Go back to assignment. Okay, so now you see how to create an assessment. It's very easy to do. You put the number of questions in here. You just got to make sure that you preview as an online assessment and make it live. That means that they'll be able to see it. You know if it's not live by, I would say, NL. And if it says NL, you know that you have to make that test live for the student to see. Okay? So that's how you create a test within the gradebook. And finally, we can view a report of a student. So we select the course that we're teaching. And now we want to take a look at, let's say, either the test or assignments. We hit apply filter. This is for assignments. Now we can see the image, the name, the course, the grade, out of what points, his percentage, and his letter grade. Now if you want to see a full report of the student, you just click on it. And now you can see, right here, what his percentage is, his total number, and you have a little chart here that kind of graphs what each student is doing with assignments. So if you wanted to, so the students have the same view so they can track their progress. So again, if a teacher, if you want to see how a student is doing on assignments, you can pull this up and see how they're doing, you know, if they're going up, if they're going down, you know, where they're making improvements at. Okay, you can also print the chart. You can download it in 3 different images: PNG, JPEG, PDF, and vector. Okay. So again, it's just a little analytical chart that you can see how a student is doing on both the assignments and assessments within the portal. Okay, so let's go back. So again, that is our gradebook. It's very easy to do, very easy to create assignments, very easy to create tests, and you can also view reports also. Okay, so again, this is our gradebook portal.